This is Rogers TV. Barrie.
Hi, welcome to the 2019 OCAA Men's Basketball Championships hosted by Georgian College. We're coming to you live right now from the Grizzlies gym in Barrie. I'm your host, Sterling Ivany, joined today by color analyst Todd Talbot, and we're bringing you the Consolation final game between the host Georgian Grizzlies and the Redeemer Royals from Ancaster, Ontario. Both teams suffered quarterfinal losses on day one of this tournament, but rebounded yesterday with victories to advance to the Consolation final and to have an opportunity to end their seasons on a winning note. Play is going to get underway shortly. Both teams had solid performances yesterday. Todd, what do you think the keys to today's games are for both teams?
Well, I think for Georgian having their last home game today, they've got to look to push the ball, look to get easy baskets, make the game exciting. We know that Redeemer can shoot the ball, so they've got to look to close out on shooters, run them off the line. Elijah Lestraco yesterday hit 7 threes in the game. And for Georgian, move the ball and execute on offense, right? Yesterday was a great example of where they shared the ball. On the Redeemer side, they want to control the pace. Don't let Georgian feed off the crowd. They can't let Anthony Mego go off today. It's his last game as a Georgian Grizzly. He's going to look to have a big game. Redeemer, they want to have high energy on the defensive end. They're a great shooting team. They will look to share the ball. You can see through the highlights here, great ball movement. So we're excited. It should be a great game.
Absolutely, yeah. Redeemer does move the ball very well, shooting 59, almost 60% from the floor yesterday, 13 of 28 for three-point range, 32 points by Lestraco. He was really the spark plug for that team, and they kind of kept their turnovers to a minimum and got contributions. I think they had 5 players in double digits yesterday. So good effort by Redeemer. They're going to be a tough contest for our Grizzlies.
And from the Georgian side, you can see how they got here yesterday. Nikyle Williams-Washington, he really shot the ball well yesterday, hit 7 threes on their way to victory. Anthony Mego, as I mentioned, had 32 points, 10 assists yesterday. When they're sharing the ball, here's a score by Tyler Vanessa. When they're sharing the ball, they're a great team. And we should expect more of that today.
Yeah, certainly Anthony Mego, his last game as a Grizzly, he certainly came out yesterday and showed that he still wanted to keep playing. Post-game interview, he said it was really important for him as a veteran to kind of set the tone for the younger guys, give them an opportunity. And let's face it, it's an opportunity for the Grizzlies to play 2 teams from the West they never get to see. And the West is the stronger division, so you want to take an advantage. As a coach, you want to take advantage of these opportunities to get these guys this type of game experience, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I know that they're excited to play this game. I know Tyler Vanessa, this could be his last game as a Grizzly. He's going to look to come out firing and work hard. It's good experience for both sides to get a consolation final. They get their 3rd game of the last 3 days, and so we're looking forward to a great game today.
Absolutely. We're getting set here now for player introductions. Going to be set for the national anthem. We're going to get underway shortly. Our other big games today, obviously, are the bronze medal and the gold medal final. 2 semifinals yesterday that really show the dominance of the 2 teams that are going to be meeting in the championship game, Humber and Sheridan. You had a chance to be the analyst on both of those. Please kind of just give us kind of your recap of what you saw yesterday from both Sheridan and Humber, and what this final could potentially be like.
Well, this is going to be a fantastic gold medal game, let me tell you. Both teams play high-intensity defense. The coaches on the sideline, they're very experienced. Players love to play for coaches like that. Sheridan, in their 2 regular season games, Humber won the first game 81-78. Sheridan won the second game 90-80. They have a long history together. Actually looking at the Twitter feed last night, they've played, this will be number 11 for playing for a gold medal game.
Wow.
Humber leads that series 6-4. Just in the last 35 years, they've had the Hawks and Bruins have been in the finals. And so Humber has won 14 titles, Sheridan's won 12, and 8 national championships between the two teams.
Wow.
So we're looking forward to a great gold medal game. They've got some fantastic players. Like I said earlier, high intensity defense from both sides, but high octane offense as well.
Absolutely. Thanks for that, Todd. So the recap of the weekend so far. Quarterfinal actions on Thursday. Seneca defeated Redeemer 83-51. Fanshawe fell to Sheridan 110-99. Niagara, in what was the quarterfinal game of the day, beat Lambton 96-81, and those Humber Hawks beat Georgian 88-61. Yesterday, Redeemer and Georgian advanced with big wins. Redeemer 111-81 in the Consolation semi. Georgian 110-94 over Lambton in the Consolation semi. And those other two championship semifinal matchups, Sheridan 84-63 over the defending OCAA and CCAA national champs Seneca, and Humber just ran wild on Niagara 94-47. So today, right now, we're getting set for the Consolation championship game between Redeemer Royals and the Georgian Grizzlies. Doing player introductions now. The starters for both teams are being introduced. For the hometown Georgian Grizzlies, today's starters are Kyle Williams-McIntosh, Tyler Vanessa, Sean Dutt, Anthony Mego, and Daniel Martin, the same 5 starters as yesterday. And for the Redeemer College Royals, they're led by Elijah Lestraco, Nick Green, Foster Brown, Justin Lenters, and Spencer Kierses. Both teams boast a first-team All-Star, and it should be a solid matchup. Let's get ready for the national anthem.
Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. The starting lineups for both teams. First, representing the OCAA Western Division, the Redeemer Royals. Number 3, Elijah Lestraco. Number 5, Nick Green. Number 10, Foster Brown. Number 20, Justin Lenters. And number 22, Spencer Kierses. Now fans representing the East Division, your Georgian Grizzlies! Starting number 5, Kyle Williams-McIntosh! Number 7, Sean Dutton. Number 10, Anthony Mago. Number 21, Daniel Martin. And number 6, Tyler Vanessa.
They love that intro.
They do love that intro here. It's good to see both teams having fun. Because you can't have fun, you might as well not play.
Exactly, exactly.
Getting set to go here.
You know, really expect to have both teams come out with some good energy. You know, it's their last game of the season.
That's right. There's no more practice. There's nothing left to hold back for.
Just gotta let it all go out tonight.
Getting set for tip-off here to get this consolation final underway between Georgian Grizzlies and the Redeemer Royals. Nick Green over to Lestracco. Lestracco to Foster Brown. To Lenters. Up top to Green. Back to Kiersey's. Into Lenters. Outside, Green. 10 seconds on the clock to Brown. Brown drives. Oh, and it's stolen by Williamson. Gets it up to Martin. Martin out to Mego. Mego for 3. Can't make it go. Rebound by Redeemer. Nick Green swings it to Kiersey's. Kiersey's into Lenters. Tip by Vanessa.
Tough pass to make from the top of the key.
Mego out to Dutton. Dutton for 3. Misses. Both teams missing right off the start here, but pace is very good. Green for 3. He's a little wide. Vanessa with the rebound. Martin on the left side, up top. Mego setting the play up. Back into Dutton. Dutton thinks about it. Over to Vanessa. Vanessa for 3. Can't get it to go.
Great offensive set there by Georgian. Teams are playing a little nervous right now.
Oh, and a miss on the drive by Lestracco. Still waiting for our first point of the game. 8:35 left in the first quarter. Martin. Williams McIntosh.
Grizzly possession.
Off a Redeemer defender.
9 seconds to go on the clock.
Mego. 7 seconds left. They trap him.
So Kiersey's did a great job there hedging out, but got caught by Anthony creating that contact off the hedge.
Goes around top of the key, swings it back to Dutton. Dutton drives on Lenters, out to Van Nessen. Van Nessen, up fake, kicks it out to Williamson McIntosh. He overshoots the basket. So both teams having trouble finding the range so far.
That was a good closeout by Redeemer. He looked to rush his shot a bit.
Kiersey's up at top to Lestracco, back into Foster Brown. Brown into Kiersey's, into Lenters, off the backboard and in. Redeemer gets the first score of the game, 2-0.
Great offense on that high-low action.
Mego against Foster Brown. West's 2-time defensive player of the year. Pushes Mego to the outside. Mego loses the handle to Dutton. Dutton up top, setting a block. Works around it. Over to Martin. Martin drives and in. And gets the foul. Some nice patience there showed there by the Grizzlies. So Kiersey's out arming Faisalpour in the game. Comes in. Kiersey's with 2 quick fouls. They need to give him a rest, don't they?
Yeah, 2 quick fouls. Probably won't see the rest of the first quarter.
2-2. Stracco up top, back to Green. Green drives, pull up, puts it inside. Knocked away by the Grizzlies. Mago on the fast break. Over to Williamson McIntosh. Oh, and he can't make the layup. Kicks it back out. Mago for three. He drains it.
Great ball movement, great kick out to Anthony.
Fazelpour, oh, gets called for the travel. Grizzlies playing well on defense so far.
They are. They've had a couple opportunities where they've closed out hard, but not letting their offensive player just blow by them. They're doing a good job keeping the check in front of them.
Mago in trouble. They trap him. Oh. Out of bounds.
The one thing that you want to see with Georgian is try to get their offense started a little bit early so that it's not so much ball handling, because as you can see, Foster Brown, Defensive Player of the Year, he is smothering on defense.
That's right. He's relentless, isn't he? Williams McIntosh for three. Off the shot clock.
And that's a good look. He hit 7 threes yesterday in his game last night. Got to keep feeding him.
Got to keep feeding him. Got to keep going back to him. 5-2 Georgian. 6:27 left in the first quarter. Lestracco to Green. Green. Over to Lestracco. Open three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Dutton. Williams McIntosh brings the ball up. To Dutton. Dutton. To Mago. Mago. Top of the key. Williams McIntosh can't get it to go. Just can't find the range so far, can he?
Nope, but he's got to keep shooting.
Lestracco drives. Kicks it out to Lenters. Lenters drives. Fazelpour puts it in the hole. Good series there by Redeemer, 5-4. Martin. Looking to set something up. Tucks it into Dutton. Dutton on Brown. Kicks it out to Vanessa. 5 seconds left on the clock. Drives. Can't get the handle. They double team. They get the steal. Oh, Dutton.
Good hustle by both players there.
Absolutely. Sean Dutton's really been quite a revelation for Georgian this year. He's come off with a serious knee injury. Really worked hard as a bench player and finds himself in the starting lineup.
I've been really impressed with his defensive ability. He's stepped in and sacrificed his body a number of times throughout the season. Does a great job on the defensive glass. Total team player.
Good trap. Mago to Dutton. Outside to Van Nessen. Back over to Mago. Mago drives. Top of the key. Can't get it to go. Dutton on the rebound. Can't grab it. Lenters brings it back. Up to Brown for Redeemer. Redeemer. Brown to Lenters. Lenters. Top of the key. Swings it out. Lestracco setting up a play. Drives. Can't get it to go. Dutton tips it out to Mago. Mago on the fast break.
Didn't have handle of the ball there.
He does there. Makes the play. Timeout Redeemer. Mago with a bucket. Georgian leads 7-4, 1 minute left. Oh, sorry.
Shaky start for both teams. I find they're not hitting their outside shots. I think Georgian on the defensive end has done a great job so far. On the offensive end, they'll start making shots, right? I think it's a little nervous. The one thing that Georgian doesn't want to do in the last couple possessions is Elijah Lestracco's gotten open for a couple shots, and if he starts hitting, then they're going to have some issues.
Absolutely. Maybe a small crowd, but it's a loud one.
Yeah, it is.
7-4. Grizzlies coming out of the timeout.
I haven't really had a chance to see Redeemer play as much this weekend as I'd like to, but Foster Brown, wow, he's smothering on defense.
Absolutely. And he never turns the intensity down. He's at 110 all the time. Lenter's inside, off the glass. Ben Toffel in the game now for Georgian. 7-6 Grizzlies. We also have Daniel Wilson in the game now for the Grizzlies. Mago up top to Wilson. Wilson. On Lestracco, tucks it into Williams McIntosh for three. Can't get it to go. Lestracco on the right wing. Pulls up. Feeds over to Faisalpour. Looks for the three. Pulls it back down. Up to Green. Brown. Inside the Lenters. Lenters kicks it back out to Brown for three. He can't get it to go. Rebound. Out of bounds. Toffel.
Good opportunity right now for Coach Colson to get Ben and Damon some time.
Absolutely.
Early in this game.
Damon Green's coming to the game now as well for the Grizzlies. On the other side, Woods Brown in number 4 for Redeemer. As is Jacobus Vanderpool, number 21 for Redeemer. Green up top to Lestracco, over to Woods Brown. Back outside to Faisalpour, can't get it to go. Rebound Mago. Mago starts up the floor, drives, goes to the bucket. Oh, can't get it to go and does not get the call. Refs letting them play so far. Lestracco inside to Vanderpool. He puts it in the hole and gives Redeemer their first lead of the game.
Great job pushing.
At 8-7.
Great job pushing the ball up the floor. They had the advantage there.
That's right. Lestracco tucks inside. Timeout called by Georgian.
A good timeout here called by Coach Colson. He could see that Redeemer's getting a little bit of the momentum, so good idea to try to stop that right now and regroup his guys. The one thing that you do want to not let happen on the Georgian side is when a shot goes up, they just turn around and wait for the ball to come to them. Right? It's a bad habit. You got to try to tag one of the Redeemer players and then go hard after the ball. Try to limit those second chance opportunities.
So 3:17 left in the first quarter. Redeemer is just taking the lead for the first time in the game, and they're up 8-7. Navraj Randhawa in number 2 for Redeemer now as well. So both coaches clearing their benches here, using them liberally today. Okay. Wilson out of bounds on the sideline. That's something we've seen happen a lot in this tournament.
It has. I think they're a little excited to make their move.
Okay.
They got to try to just catch the ball first and then look to assess what's in front of them.
Lestracco up the floor, drives, kicks it inside to Vanderpool. Reverse layup, and he puts it in. So it seems as though Redeemer's starting to take advantage of the middle of the Georgian defense there. It seems to be opening up a bit.
Yeah, defensively, they got to try to keep the check in front of them. That penetration can kill teams, especially if they get to the middle of the paint. There's easy kickouts to the corner.
Oh, Mago gives the ball away to Lestracco. Back up the floor. Brent Hamwa back into Lestracco. Can't make it go. Nice block by Dutton.
Hey, JV, good job.
Faisalpour with a push on Sean Dutton, pushes him out of bounds. Georgian ball. Martin back in the game.
Looks like Dutton hurt his shoulder there. It seems to be okay.
He's come out for a bit. Martin's going to replace him. Rantawa guarding Anthony Mago. He brings it up court, trying to set things up here. Plays the block off Van Nessa. Cross court to Martin. Martin tucks it out to Wilson. Wilson drives, pull up. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Tucks it inside. And Dutton's out of bound on the side back line.
Now, when Wilson received it in the corner, he had the extra pass to Tyler on the wing for a wide open shot, but missed that.
So good ball movement, just couldn't finish. 10-7 Redeemer. Rantawa at the top to Woods Brown. Woods Brown on the left side. Back up top to Faisalpour. He gets called for a travel. Faisalpour out. Number 24, Adam Pavlik into the game for the first time. Anthony Mago bringing the ball up court for the Grizzlies. 1:52 left in the quarter. 10-7 for Redeemer. Martin swings around top of the key, goes around to the other side. Over to Wilson. Wilson back up top, tries dribble penetration. Can't get through. Dutton into the lane. Can't get it to go. 24 on the foul.
That was a great drive to the basket,
Absolutely.
but he's got to make those shots, right?
I'm sure that's one of the most frustrating things as a coach is play works.
You see, he
It's
had
an
his,
easy, quote-unquote, easy layup and just doesn't go.
yeah.
And sure it's frustrating for the players, too.
Absolutely.
Cross court, Van Nessa. Woods Brown all over him. Drives. Baseline. Out of bounds. He's looking there for a little call for the push on Browns, but didn't get it.
Georgian is really struggling right now to find a good look. Redeemer's doing a great job on the defensive end.
Wilson. Oh. Vanderpool. And there it is again. Vanderpool. That's a 6-point. And he's just finding that seam in the lane all day. 12-7. Dutton. Martin. Oh, he's stripped by Vanderpool. Vanderpool pushes the ball back up court. Pavlik over runs the ball. Mago to Van Nessa for the layup. Good transition.
Coach on the Redeemer side was not happy with that defensive transition, led to an easy basket for Georgian.
And Jacobus Vanderpool again, hard to the basket. Why not? He's been going inside there.
Yeah, they got to keep feeding him, right? As long as he's scoring baskets or getting to the line, got to keep going to that. That's the one weakness on the Georgian side, is that the inside is an issue.
Ben Toffel in the game now. And Tyler Van Nessa. Vanderpool makes his first shot. 13-9. Redeemer, 35 seconds left in the half, or in the quarter.
Lane violation. It's interesting.
Interesting ticky-tack. I know.
I mean, I didn't see it there, but I didn't see anyone necessarily leave early. But that's the coach in me, I guess.
Oh, exactly. So with the second chance, Vanderpool makes his second shot, gives them a 14-9 lead for the Royals. Foster Brown back in the game, all over Anthony Mago, like a blanket. Dutton on Pavlik. He drives top of the key, pulls up, can't get it to go. Tipped out by Wilson to Mago. Mago for three. He makes the shots.
Good shot, but you're leaving Redeemer with a chance to have a last shot for the quarter.
5 seconds left. Wilson on Radhandwa.
Good defense.
Great defense. Basket is no good. And Wilson.
And he did a great job there where, you know, normally you go up and try to block a shot and get the crowd going, but he just stood high, jumped straight up in the air, hands high, and contested the shot, made it difficult.
Absolutely. So Anthony Mago hits a big three there late in the quarter, brings Georgian to back within 2. The Redeemer Royals lead after the first quarter of play, 14-12 over the Georgian Grizzlies. See some highlights from the first quarter of play coming up as both teams try to regroup here and get set for the second quarter action.
So first quarter here, Redeemer, nice high-low action. Is what you want to do against the zone, right? Is if you can pound it inside. Georgian did a good job here. The and one basket from Daniel Martin. Great ball movement here. Anthony Mago is not going to get open too much this game with Foster Brown guarding him, but great looks here. And here we go again, high post action.
And Lenters just drives and puts it in the hole. And then Lestraco.
And that's the one adjustment that Georgian's going to have to make on this end. You can see through these highlights that they're looking to force the ball inside, right there, and that's going to close up the paint, right? Georgian will make the necessary adjustments, and then that's going to open the outside for the Redeemer shooters. But it's nice to have a close game for a change. We have not really seen that.
We haven't. Well, actually, yesterday nothing was close at all. So both teams struggled a little early here to find the range. Midway through that quarter, started to score and find their rhythm. And the result right now is a 14-12 lead by the Redeemer Royals. Georgian's going to start off the second quarter with possession. Long pass over to Toffel. Toffel over to Mago. Mago. Baseline. Kicks it out. Oh, and it's stolen by the Royals. Nick Green leads the fast break. Over to Foster Brown. Can't get it to go. But the follow-up by Vanderpool as he puts it back in for his 8th point.
The pass on the fast break was a little late, but great job by Vanderpool on the tip-in.
Anthony Mago for the Grizzlies. Calling for a block. Pulls up for 3. Can't get it to go. Follow up by Wilson. He gets the rebound. Kicks it back out to Mago. Mago drives. Loses the handle.
Move the ball. This is where they have a second chance opportunity. They got to move the ball here.
Over to Wilson. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Lestraco. Redeemer back the other way. He pushes the ball. Dutton pushes him outside and he steps out of bounds. Grizzly ball.
Just taking a look at first quarter stats here. Jacobus Vanderpool with 8 points for Redeemer on 3 of 3 from the field. Most of those shots were inside. And Anthony Mago for Georgian, 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting, 2 of 3 from behind the arc.
Grizzlies bring the ball up again. Nick Green defending on Anthony Mago. Mago drives. Looking for spins, kicks it out. Oh.
See, this is the one issue. A lot of dribbling, right? A lot of dribble action. There's no ball movement. The other 4 guys are sort of just standing around. And in order to have success, you've got to be able to get guys moving. You've got to move the ball, make the defense work a little bit.
Lestraco brings the ball back up for the Royals. Foster Brown kicks it into Vanderpool. Vanderpool drives, kicks it out to Green. Green back inside to Vanderpool, tipped away by Martin and recovered by Williams McIntosh. Over to Vanessa as he brings it back up the floor. He drives, pulls up for 2, gets it to go. Lestraco back the other way, pulls up for 2 himself. He can't get it to go. Vanderpool with the rebound. Drives, reverse layup, and 1 for Jacobus Vanderpool.
Third-year player Vanderpool has come to play today.
He absolutely has. Substitution for Redeemer, Nick Green coming out of the game. Caleb Grant coming in for the Royals.
And they're going to have to do a better job on Vanderpool, try to tag him, get a body on him, try to keep him off the offensive glass.
This is it. Vanessa gets the rebound over to Dutton. 18-14. Royals lead. Grizzlies with the ball. Martin. Around him, Williamson, McIntosh. Into Dutton. Dutton out to McIntosh. For three. Can't get it to go in. Oh, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Mego for three. He can't get it to go either.
Good job by Foster Brown there, contesting that shot.
Lestrackle back out to Grant. Grant to Brown for three. No go. Mego with a rebound. Up the floor. Goes to the hoop. Into Dutton.
Nice
Dutton with a layup. Very nice play. Foster Brown brings it up top. Grant back over to Vanderpool. Vanderpool drives behind the back pass, intercepted by Dutton. Dutton up to Williams-Martinson. Tomego. Top of the key over to Vanessa. Vanessa into Martin. Martin swings around the top of the key, drives, and the bucket.
Didn't know where he was going there at first. He did the whole tour of the basket.
Around the world, but he makes it go. Foster Brown back inside. Oh, and it's intercepted by Williams-Martinson. Stolen. Martin. Up to Williamson, McIntosh. Mego for three. Can't get it to go.
Both teams have picked up the pace here, looking to push the ball.
Oh.
Do you guys not realize the dribble is your left? All your turnovers are coming off the dribble. To the ball.
You hear Coach Gerald Meadow. He's nailed it, right? Like a lot of dribbling, you've got to move the ball in order to get easy baskets. And he's probably going to let his team know right now.
Timeout call on the floor by the Grizzlies. 18 all. And as you were saying, Coach Gilametto said a lot of turnovers coming off the dribble. Same thing for Georgian as well. Sure, Matt Coulson saying the same thing right now.
Yeah, and when you're playing at this high level, you see it. You saw it in their games versus Sheridan and Humber. Like, they look to pressure the ball, and they're doing a good job on both sides of pressuring the basketball. So the ball moves faster when you're passing, right?
Yes.
And so you've got to get that ball movement going where you're making the defense work, you're making the defense shift from side to side, ball's moving. Then you can look to penetrate and attack. Ideally in a good offensive set, you want to try to get 4 or 5 good passes, and then it'll lead to a great shot.
Absolutely. And Redeemer is actually known for their ball movement. Coach Gilametto has a system in place where those guys swing that ball around the key. It goes from one side to the other, looking for the good opportunity for the best possible shot. And if they try to play street ball, that's not their forte. Right,
and what I tell my team is, you can get a good shot, but let's look to get a great shot, right?
Absolutely.
And that happens through ball movement.
So 18 all. Inbounds here from Caleb Grant from the Royals. 6:42 left in the half. Lestrackle at the top. Mego defending. Lestrackle into Grant. Grant swings it wide to Lestrackle. He drives, kicks it back out, and nobody there.
Great defense there by Anthony Mego. And that's the one thing. If you can keep your check in front of you, good things are going to happen.
So turnover. Martin. And Mego. Back up to Martin, up top. Faisal pour all over him. He drives, kicks it out to Williams-Martinson, looking for his first three of the game, and it cannot go.
He's struggling from the outside right now, so what I'd like to see from him is just, look to...
Lestrackle can't get it to go. Faisal pour the rebound, but Williams-McIntosh brings it down. Mikhail brings it up. You were saying you'd like to see from him is to...
Yeah, let's see if he can get to the basket and get to the free throw line. Envision the ball going into the hoop so that, then he can step from the outside and try again.
Vanessa up, can't get it to go. Faisal pour with the rebound. Vanessa looking for the foul call there, didn't get it. Oh, and great hustle by Anthony Mego coming back on the defense.
Excellent defensive transition.
Substitutions. Woods Brown coming in for his brother Foster Brown. And Nick Green in for Elijah Lestracco. 18-all, 5:39 left in the half.
It's always nice to have brothers playing on the same team. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Technical foul called on Tyler Vanessa. I was saying earlier, just before that, before the timeout there, Vanessa was upset that he didn't get a foul called down at the other end.
Yeah, and that, you know,
it's got to kind of keep that under wraps.
Right. Let the coaches handle the refs. Always frustrating when you see a player get a technical. You know, I know they're passionate and, you know, the intensity's high, but they can't let the refs get to them. They just got to play their game.
Shooting. Makes it.
And we saw Coach Colson just have a few words with the ref there, so we'll see what comes out of it.
19-18. After that technical foul, Redeemer still with possession, inbounding the ball. Nick Green. And the Faisal pour, oh, nice play, and he finishes it up. 21-18. Williams McIntosh into Dutton. Dribbles. Hooks it, can't get it to go. Really getting good looks, but they just can't finish right now, can they? Dutton, though, back on defense. Up to Mark. Good hustle by Sean Dutton. Dutton up top. Vanessa. Drives. In the lane. Draws a foul.
Great drive, great use of the left hand there. Just didn't make it, but he's got 2 free throws. Been really impressed with Vanessa this season. Smart kid, smart player. Potentially playing his last game
as well, yes.
And he's been fantastic.
Adam Pavlik there on the game.
And I jinxed him.
I think all coaches want their teams to be better free throw shooters, don't they?
Absolutely, especially at this level. Like I said it during one of the broadcasts last night, I think any team, you know, at this level should be shooting 80% or higher.
Absolutely. And I think the league average is 65. That's not great. Oh, Woods Brown. 3 points. Gives Redeemer the lead back up to 5 points, 24-19. Mago kicks it out to Williams McIntosh. Oh, and he can't get it to go. He's still chucking them, but he hasn't hit a 3 yet.
Yeah, and as a player, you want to see them try to do something different, right? So if the shot's not falling...
inside the Lenters, a great play.
Redeemer's pounding the ball inside right now.
And they're being rewarded. 26-19 lead. Grizzlies look a little tired. Oh, tipped. And Green bringing the ball back up court. Grizzlies need to stop here. Brown drives, pulls up to Pavlik. Pavlik pounds it inside and gets the easy layup.
And again, that's a straight focus for the Redeemer Royals. They're looking to pound the ball inside. Georgian does not have an answer right now.
Royals have their biggest lead of the game at 28-19. Anthony Mago. Inside.
See, here's a great example of what I'm talking about with ball movement. You know, 24 seconds on the clock, you're down to 8, and that was the first pass in the offense. Right? So, credit to Redeemer, they're playing great defense, but there's got to be more ball movement, more player movement.
Subbing in the game for the Grizzlies, number 11, Damian Wilson.
Vanessa inside, can't get it to go. Georgian their shooting percentage just, turnover. Woods Brown tries to get it back to his brother. Tips it out of bounds.
Brothers having some words there, but it was great athletic play by Woods Brown.
Woods Brown on Mego into Vanessa. Vanessa drives on Pavlin. Kicks it out to Williamson McIntosh. Williamson McIntosh trying again for three, and it does not go. Oh, and it's off of Vanderpool out of bounds. Lucky breakthrough. Georgian and the Grizzlies get it back.
Yeah, Williams McIntosh, he's got to get to the free throw line or just get an easy basket to get that confidence. Right now he hasn't hit a three. He's got to try to find something different.
28-19, and Mego inbounding the ball for the Grizzlies.
Coach Colson probably not very happy with that 5-second call.
Seems to be a quick 5 seconds. Brown for three, can't get it to go. Tip by Dutton. Dutton tries to save it, but can't.
Lack of communication there in the Georgian players. Both players had a hand on the ball. They got to talk to each other.
Substitutions. Elijah Lestracco back in the game for the Redeemer Royals. 2:55 left in the half. Redeemer up 28-19 and looking to add to the lead. Nick Green up top to Foster Brown. Brown back up over to Green. Moving off the ball. 5 seconds left on the clock. Brown on Dutton. Dutton, great defense. Shot clock violation. That was great defense by Dutton.
Yeah, great job. Again, keeping your check in front of you. Good things happen.
We're supposed to be running through.
But I do like the offensive movement on the Redeemer side. They're moving the ball side to side, and that's why they have a 9-point lead right now.
Absolutely. Mego bringing the ball back up. Over to Wilson. Wilson up top to Dutton. Dutton swings it into Vanessa. Vanessa tries to toss it out. Lestracco tips it out of bounds.
Probably should have gone up there. You're that close to the basket. Just give a pump fake, go hard, create contact.
Mego inbounds to Wilson. Wilson back over to Mego. Mego drives, kicks it out, kicks it back out to Dutton. Dutton. Oh.
Was not aware of the shot clock there. He had the shot. And he's looking over at his teammates. He's upset, but when you're a player on the floor, you got to know what the shot clock is.
Absolutely. Wilson tries to go for the steal, doesn't get it. Green kicks it in. Lestracco for three. Can't get it to go. Contact under the basket. Blues South. Sean Dutton with the push. Timeout call by Redeemer. 2:03 left in the half. 28-19 for the Royals. So if you're Coach Matt Colson right now, what do you tell your guys to start focusing on?
Defensively, they're not doing too bad of a job. I think they got to try to find an answer for the inside scoring that Redeemer has right now. I'm pretty sure, on the offensive end, like I mentioned, they've got to get the ball movement, less dribbling, more passing, more player movement, and look to get some easy shots. On the Redeemer side, they're doing exactly what they want to do, right? The focus was to get inside. Georgian doesn't have that defensive player that can really, contest those shots. And it's going to open the outside for them. You saw a couple of times where Woods Brown had wide open looks. Elijah Lestracco had an open look. But defensively, they're doing a great job as well.
So both teams continue to battle here. Coming out of the timeout, Redeemer with a 28-19 lead, 2:03 left in the half.
The one thing I'd like to see from Georgian as well is try to push the ball. Let's get some easy layups, some fast breaks. Redeemer does a good job in their defensive transition, but if you can catch them sleeping, maybe get Williams McIntosh a layup. Again, envision get the ball, get him an easy basket and see what he can do from there.
Vic Green to inbound the ball. Up top to Lestraco, intercepted by Wilson. Wilson drives and gets a bucket. That's what you were just talking about.
Yep. Great defensive effort there. You see the replay.
Pushes the ball, drives, gets the foul.
Loved how he shielded the ball from the defender. Defender probably should have just let him take the layup.
Substitutes. Pavlik and Vanderpool coming out. Faisalpour, Lenters back in the game for the Royals. Daniel Wilson shooting one. Gets the Grizzlies back within 6. 2 minutes left in the half. 28-22.
Need a good, solid defensive effort here from George in the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
Foster Brown up top, being patient. Sits inside the Faisalpour. Outside to Green. Green back up top to Brown. Brown for 3. Can't get it to go. Vanessa with a rebound. Nego bringing the ball up. Looking to run a play. Dribbles. Drives into Vanessa. Out to Wilson. Can't get it to go. Good series there, but
good ball movement. Got a good look.
Just couldn't finish. Green inside. Easy layup. 30-22, 1:15 left in the half. Williams McIntosh. Over to Martin. Martin swings it back up to McIntosh to Mego. Mego. Setting a play up. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Goes from 3. Can't get it to go. Foster Brown. Up to Faisalpour. Can't get it to finish, but Lenters is there to clean it up. Puts it in the bucket. 32-22. 10-point lead for Redeemer. 46 seconds left in the half. Anthony Mego up top. Van Nessen. Van Nessen leans into his defender. Over to Wilson. Wilson. One-on-one against Green. Up top to Mego. Mego drives. Dribbles, puts it in, and gets a foul.
And here's a great example. Where, they run some offense. There's ball movement. Anthony comes off that elevator screen, and an N1 basket looks to attack.
His third foul of the game. Fourth foul of the quarter for the Royals. Subbing to the game for the Royals, number 32.
Jacob Hauser in the game now for the Redeemer Royals.
Yeah, he was just entering the game with his shooting shirt on. And excited to get in the game.
He was. Mego makes it count. 32-25. 29 seconds left. 2 possessions left in the half. Clock. Foster Brown. Into Hauser. Hauser. Brown. Green. Green up top. Mego all over him. Back up top to Lestraco. Lestraco. Mego on him. Wilson on Brown. Goes around the world, tucks it inside the Lenters. Can't get it to go, gets his own rebound though. Kicks it back and drives and puts it in the hole. They're just killing Grizzlies inside, aren't they?
They are, and it starts with that penetration from Foster Brown, makes a nice dish off. But I'd be interested to see what the points in the paint score would be, because I would imagine that a good bunch of the points are from within 2 or 3 feet for sure.
Absolutely. Halftime score, right, the Redeemer Royals lead the Georgian Grizzlies 34-25.
So my broadcast partner Sterling will be meeting with the coach for the Redeemer Royals, Coach Girolamo Meadow. It's been an interesting first half on both sides. Great ball movement from Redeemer, like we mentioned. They're trying to get the ball inside, get some easy baskets. Georgian will have to make that adjustment in the second half in terms of trying to prevent the inside, try to let them win from the outside. Never an easy task. Stats at the half. Anthony Mego for Georgian has 11 points on 4 of 11 shooting. Also has 4 rebounds. On the Redeemer side, you have Jacobus Vanderpool. He's got 12 points, 5 for 5 from the field. All of those have pretty much been inside within 2 or 3 feet from the basket. You also have Justin Lenters, who's 8 points, again 4 for 5 from the field. We're going to cut over to my broadcast partner Sterling, who's with one of the assistant coaches.
Hi, I'm here with assistant coach Zach Angus of the Redeemer Royals. Today's game started a little haphazardly. Coach Lametto was commenting on really turnovers coming off of the dribble. You guys call a timeout, settled things down.
Yeah.
What did you do after that timeout to kind of take control here and get the big lead going into the second half?
Well, we tried to definitely pick up our defensive intensity and execute a bit better on offense. Still 16 turnovers out, way too high, so we got to minimize that.
And it seems as though your offense has kind of found a way. You guys are getting the ball into the paint. Jacobus Vanderpool been a big force off the bench. Certainly want to keep that going in the second half.
Yeah, he's playing great right now, and it's nice to see. But as a team, we just need to clean it all up, and we expect more from ourselves. So.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Back to you.
So at the half, the Redeemer Royals lead the hometown Georgian Grizzlies 34-25. You are watching the 2019 OCAA Men's Championship Basketball Consolation Final. We will be back shortly.
The following program is brought to you by Rogers Anyplace TV. Enjoy exclusive content for free. Visit RogersAnyplaceTV.com.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to RogersTV.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
Avenues such as studio tours or art shows, it's a way for the public to access us. I get my inspiration from the wood itself, because when I started this 30 some odd years ago, there was no reference material for me to get at. I have to read the wood. I have to analyze how it grew. There's a great art scene in Simcoe County. It just needs to be explored. And it's nice to connect with people.
welcome back to the 2019 OCAA Men's Basketball Championships here on Rogers TV. We're at halftime of the Georgian Grizzlies Redeemer Royals Consolation Championship, with the Royals leading the Grizzlies 34-25. Highlights from the first half of play, first quarter action.
So you can see here, Redeemer, this was their focus in the first half, was to get the ball inside. Georgian, when they're moving the ball here, see they're looking to attack the basket. The good things come out of it. You see the N1 here from Daniel Martin. Again, the ball moves. Anthony Mago open for a three. Again, high-low action.
Basilpour puts it in for the Royals there.
And that's the one thing that Georgian's going to have to do. They're going to have to try to find a way to clog up the middle and see if the Redeemer Royals can hit from the outside. They haven't been able to do that. First half stats, Redeemer has shot 1 for 9 from the field, from behind the arc.
And Georgians 2 for 18, aren't they? So
they are.
Not much better. Second quarter, Vanessa makes one of those outside shots.
And Vanderpool has been just a beast.
Jacobus Vanderpool has been an absolute beast for the Royals inside. Sean Dutton has played really well for the Grizzlies as well. Daniel Martin goes around the world there for one. But then there's that inside play again. Basilpour just pounding the ball inside.
The one outside shot from Woods Brown. There's that high-low action again. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Georgian makes in the second half to contest that. Here's just taking a look at the halftime stats. Redeemer shooting 48% from the field, Georgian 29%. 16 turnovers from Redeemer, which is quite high. I'm sure Coach Gerald Lametto will want to reduce that. Rebounding 23-14 in favor of Redeemer. Right now we're going to go to the broadcast partner, Sterling, with Coach Colson from Georgian.
Hi, I'm here with Georgian head coach Matt Colson. Matt, going into halftime, you guys are trailing. What are you going to do to stop Redeemer pounding the ball inside on you, and what can you guys do on offense to get going?
Our guys are working hard at trying to front the post and build help behind that. We just got to get over top a little quicker and try and deny that pass, deny their high post flash so they don't have that high-low look. Offensively, we just got to stay with what we're doing, try to get to the later stages of our offense and make them defend us for a full shot clock. I think we're forcing some of our early options because they're a very good defensive team, and we got to be patient and look for the later options. And I think if some shots start falling, we'll get it going again.
Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Todd.
We're back. Redeemer up 34-25, a minute and a half to go left until the third quarter. It'll be interesting to see what Redeemer does on their end. They're going to continue to look to pound the ball inside, try to get their shooters open. As I mentioned, Jacobus Vanderpool, 12 points on 5 of 5 shooting. Justin Lenters, 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting. A lot of those shots were in the paint. And what you'd like to see from Georgian maybe in the second half is try to get the crowd involved, push the ball, try to get some easy layups.
Yeah, Coach Matt Colson was just talking about that in his interview, trying to get that offense into the later stages of the shot clock, and to do that, you need ball movement.
Exactly. I'd like to see Nikyle Williams-McIntosh. He's 0 for 8 from 3 right now. He's got to look to get to the basket, get a foul, get to the free throw line, or make an easy bucket so that he sees the ball going into the hoop. It gives him a little bit more confidence. So I look for a better half from him.
Getting set here to start second half action in this consolation final at the OCAA 2019 Men's Basketball Championship. Redeemer Royals have a 34-25 lead on the host Georgian Grizzlies. And they will be inbounding the ball and have possession to start the second half.
And it'll be key for Georgian here if they can get a couple defensive stops to start the third quarter, get them some confidence, get them some easy baskets. They'll be in good shape.
Both teams with all their starters back on the floor. Foster Brown, Spencer Kiersey's inside to Lenters. Williamson McIntosh late getting back there. And again, they're just pounding the ball inside and having taken advantage, aren't they?
Well, and the one thing that's making it easier to get it inside is that they're getting that high post action. They're getting that high post entry, and the middle is wide open right now. So they're looking to that, and it's forcing the bottom guys to have to step up, which leaves the bottom Redeemer players open. So they're going to have to tighten up that zone that they're playing.
Lenters misses his first shot, makes his second. 10-point lead now for the Royals, 35-25. Martin, Foster Brown, Anthony Mago. This matchup's going to be happening all day. Dutton up top, looking for some help. Over to Van Nessen. Van Nessen up fake, goes to the outside. Baseline, underneath, reverse layup. Steps out of bounds though.
And it was the right idea. I think he was looking for a pass to the corner, didn't have it, made a great drive, but unfortunately stepped on the baseline.
Stracco up top, over to Green. Just spin the ball around. Oh, great play by Williams McIntosh. Mago drives and gets a bucket.
And this is what you want. You want easy turnovers, leads to easy baskets.
Lestracco drives himself, kicks it out to Brown. Brown up top to Green, up fake, goes around top. Swings it over to Kiersey's. Kiersey's inside the Lenters again.
Great steal by Lenters there.
Williams McIntosh over to Martin. Martin out to Dutton. Dutton for three, can't get it to go. Georgian has just been dreadful from three-point range today, unfortunately. Spencer Kiersey's out to Nick Green. Nick for three, he can't get it to go. Williams McIntosh up to Mago. Mago for three. He can't get it to go.
I know he likes that shot, but there's no rebounders.
There's no help if you miss, is there?
It's a one and done, right? And that's what Redeemer wants.
Mago now trying to settle things down as Georgian gets another stop on this end. Back and forth action. Both teams not really settling into an offensive flow here. Van Nessen though drives.
Great drive.
And Wade lays it in with the left hand.
Great attack from Tyler Vanessa there.
Three by Nick Green, he misses. Dutton with the rebound. Mago up to Williamson.
Great pass.
McIntosh, great passion.
See, and a pass like that, even a pass like that may get him going, right? Gives him confidence.
Absolutely. He's got a defensive stop and a steal. And 2 assists now in the first couple of minutes here. Nick Green over to Lestracco. Lestracco to Brown. Brown into Kiersey's. Kiersey's back out to Brown. He takes a look. Oh, he drives. Foul call? Or do you step out of bounds? Spencer Kiersey has been pulled from the game, and Jacobus Vanderpool back in the game. Coach Giuliano not really impressed with Spencer Kiersey's effort at this point. And you can't argue with what Vanderpool's been doing this game, can you?
No, he's been doing a great job.
He gets a rebound, pushes it back up. Lestracco for three. Can't get it to go. Dutton tries to get the rebound with Foster Brown there. Back out. Lestracco again. And he makes it this time.
Second chance opportunity.
40-31. Foster Brown defending. Now they trap Mago. Mago into Van Nessen. Back up top to Mago. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Van Nessen. One-on-one against Vanderpool. 5 seconds on the clock. Drives. Hooks. Can't get it to go. Lestracco with a rebound, pushing it hard up court. Drives. Kicks it back to Vanderpool, and he puts it in. Great transition offense there by the Royals. 42-31 Redeemer. Mago drives. Kicks it into Martin. Martin, reverse layup, can't get it to go. Steal. Loses it though. Nick Green can't make the play, goes out of bounds. Georgia's had a couple really good looks, they just can't finish it in the paint.
Yeah, they got to make those little dinky shots. I know Redeemer is up the intensity on the defensive ends. They're really looking to push the ball in the set, up the floor offensively to get some open looks.
Williams McIntosh inbounds to Mago on Foster Brown. Brown over to Williams McIntosh. Woods Brown on him. To Mago. 6 seconds left. Can't make the ball go in. Foster Brown with a rebound, 42-31. Foster Brown drives, top of the key. Vanderpool with a rebound. To Woods Brown for 3. He can't get it to go.
What a rebound.
Big rebound by Foster Brown, but he gives it away. Mago drives to the hoop. Oh, kicks it out. Back inside to Van Nessen, to Dutton. Draws a foul, shooting 2.
Good look from Vanessa there. Saw Dutton coming off the flash, off a fast break.
Good ball movement, which is what you said you wanted to see from the Grizzlies.
Yep.
Number 11, Peyton Grimm.
Peyton Grimm in the game now. In for Foster Brown. Grizzlies are going to have to try to take advantage of those easy bucket opportunities that they are getting, or this game's going to run away from them in a hurry.
Yeah, you know, they're only down 10 right now. There's 5 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. They got to make these little shots that will bring them back into this game.
42-32. Peyton Grimm up to Woods Brown. Vanderpool. Lestraco drives. Kicks it back out. Peyton Grimm for 3, and he drains it.
Great penetration, great kick out for the open look.
45-32. Grizzlies trail. Daniel Martin. Looking for help, doesn't get it. One-on-one, loses the ball. Inside to Dutton. Backing down Vanderpool. Kicks it out to Mago. 5 seconds left. Draws a foul.
Tough call. Coach Gerald Meadows a little surprised on that call. Anthony Mago to shoot 2.
Anthony Mago, shooting 2.
Makes it 45-34. Redeemer leads. Foster Brown back in the game. Adam Pavlik in the game now for the Royals. Woods Brown to Vanderpool. Grimm back up to Woods Brown to Foster Brown. 8 seconds left on the clock. Vanderpool drives and gets the bucket.
I'm not sure if he's missed a shot yet today. I know he was 5 for 5 in the first half. I don't think he's missed in this third quarter yet.
Certainly bucking to be player of the game. Van Nessen drives, can't get it to go. Dutton with a great rebound. Back inside to Van Nessen. He tries the reverse layup. And draws a foul.
Nice pass there by Mikhail, trying to get it into Vanessa.
His first foul of the game.
Pavlik gets called on the push.
Vanessa's been fairly quiet in this game offensively, but it looks like they're making a point to try to get them the ball in this third quarter.
Makes the first one. And makes a second. 47-36. 3:56 left in the quarter. Peyton Grimm up top to Woods Brown. Woods Brown inside to to Vanderpool again.
There's no answer for this young fella.
Mago pushes the ball. Trying to get by Foster Brown. Brown all over him. Kicks it out. Van Nessen back over to Williams. McIntosh. He steps out of bounds.
Royals possession.
49-37. Redeemer. Woods Brown drives, can't get it to go. Follow-up rebound.
Body language on Georgian right now, not looking good, but they got to keep playing. They're only down 12 here. They just need a couple good defensive possessions.
Second goal of the quarter.
Substitutes.
Grizzlies. Subbing into the game for the Grizzlies. Number 21, Daniel Martin.
Ben Toffel coming in for Tyler Van Nessen. Daniel Martin coming in for Damian Wilson.
I think that's his first miss of the game. He's human.
He is human. Toffel. Into Martinson. Williams. McIntosh. McIntosh to Mego. Mego can't make the three. Taylor Woods running the floor. For Woods Martin.
Again, they're so excited to make their offensive moves that they're not getting their feet set.
Timeout called by Georgian as they trail 49-37. So it's been more of the same in the second half from the Redeemer Royals. They keep pounding the ball inside with success. They've made a couple of threes.
Yeah,
that lead's expanded now to 12.
And even when they're penetrating to the paint, if they don't have an open look, they're kicking it out to their shooters because they're drawing the defense into the paint, right? So they're leaving their shooters open, and now you can see that they're starting to hit a couple shots.
On the flip side of it, Georgian's still trying to shoot from beyond the arc and not having any success.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half, they were 2 for 18. Shots aren't falling right now from the outside. They got to look to continue to pound it into the paint. They found Tyler Vanessa in for a couple opportunities. Sean Dutton's had a couple opportunities as well. So they just got to keep pounding it inside and then work out onto the outside and see if that, to start hitting some shots.
Play set to resume here. 2:54 left in the third quarter. The Georgian Grizzlies trail the Redeemer Royals 49-37. Anthony Mego with the ball. And that familiar face, Foster Brown, on him. Brown. Mego gets it to Martin. Martin. Over to... Can't get it to go. Vanderpool pushes the ball. Over to Woods Brown for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Toffel. Toffel to Van Nessen. Van Nessen. Up to Martin. Martin swings around. Drives. Gets a bucket.
Great job pushing the ball. Get an easy basket. Don't let that Redeemer defense settle.
Vanderpool. Over to Grimm. Grimm. Over to Woods Brown. Woods Brown into Vanderpool. Backs down Toffel. Misses the layup though. Martin with a rebound. Martin to Toffel. Toffel to Van Nessen. Van Nessen. Oh, kicks it out.
Great job by Grimm there, anticipating that pass.
Subbing in the game for the Royals, number 3, Elijah Lestracco, and number 14, Armin Fazelpool.
Elijah Lestracco and Armin Fazelpool back in the game for Redeemer. Toffel to Martin. Martin around. Williamson McIntosh tries to get it to go and can't.
And that was a good shot. He took a couple dribbles, got to the paint, just didn't fall.
Getting inside. Lestracco up top to Foster. Brown. Vanderpool backs down Toffel. But
Love to see a rookie sacrifice his body like that for the offensive foul.
Foul called on number 21, Dakota Samuel. His second foul of the game, fourth foul of the quarter.
Good positioning, draws a charge. So Georgian back to within 10, a minute 33 left in the quarter.
Yes, I think if they can bring it within 10, going into the fourth quarter, put a run together, they'll be in good shape.
Nagle, over to Toffel. Toffel, yo! And he gets a three, the rookie.
He's provided a spark here.
Foster Brown drives, kicks it back, oh!
Ooh.
Foul. Ooh, that's...
Foul called on number 5.
Foul. Kyle Williams-McIntosh with a foul off the ball, but... Grimm. And Fazelpour. Outside to Lestracco. Lestracco for three. Can't get it to go. Foster Brown with a rebound, though. Kicks it back out to Fazelpour. To Grimm. Fazelpour drives. And
again,
Toffel draws another charge.
His second and within a minute. You love that type of effort.
Armin Fazelpour out. And Jacob Hauser in the game for Redeemer. Anthony Mago, 49-42. 55 seconds left in the quarter. Foster Brown all over him. Mago, 10 seconds on the clock.
I saw Toffel open in the corner there. Should have gave him the ball.
And they transition. Grimm comes back for the easy bucket, 51-42.
And a great example, Ben Toffel's given the team a spark where he's hit a three, couple charges. You got to try and give him the ball.
He looked open again there, didn't he? But Martin draws a foul.
You know, that comes with trusting your teammates, right? He's provided a little bit of a spark here. You know, see what he can do off a second shot. Pretty sure Coach Colson was just telling Anthony Mago there, you know, look for your teammates, move the ball.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Anthony had been open there in the corner, and looks as though Matt just said exactly the same thing.
Well, you love a rookie who sacrifices his body like that. Like, that is fantastic.
And Martin makes both of them. 51-44, 19 seconds left in the quarter. Grizzlies need a stop here to keep it close. Grimm, 10 seconds left on the clock, kicks it into Brown. Mago tries for the steal. Lestracco drives. Can't get it to go, but gets the rebound and gets the foul.
Wow. That is a dagger to end the third quarter. Great effort.
And again, Georgian had an opportunity to get the rebound here.
Look at the replay here.
Drives, misses. Dutton has it, but
he was in the right place at the right time.
Comes right back to him. Can't get it to go. Dutton with the rebound this time. But Georgian within 9. So same as going into halftime, down 53-44.
Yeah, pretty even quarter, I would say, from both teams. I thought that last bucket from Redeemer was sort of a killer, and that's the thing. You can't let second chance opportunities, especially as the quarter's going down. You got to keep playing until that whistle blows. Right? You can't just turn around and expect the ball to magically come to you. You got to go after that ball and tag someone.
Well, let's see if Ben Toffel stays in the game. He has provided a good spark offensively and defensively. And you kind of keep that kind of spark going, that'll be good. Also, Georgian near the end of that quarter was starting to do what you were talking about earlier, which is take easy buckets, drive.
Yeah, like let's look to push the ball. See, they get easy baskets. Nice passing.
Do it again, right?
And that's the thing. That's, you know, and let the crowd feed off of that fast break work. You can see here Redeemer really looked to push the tempo in that third quarter. Did a great job of
scoring in transition,
penetrating, kicking out. Some great looks again. You know, Daniel Martin pushing the ball up the floor. And, you know, and that's the one thing that, you know, having seen Georgian play all season, the one thing that they do well, they look to push the ball, and when you can fill lanes, you know, good things happen.
And there's the end of the half as the Stracco stays with it. Right place, right time, gets it to go, gives them, expands their lead to 9 going in the fourth quarter.
So looking at the stats here, Redeemer, Jacobus Vanderpool has 18 points, 7 rebounds. He's just been a monster this game.
Absolutely.
11 points on 5 of 7 shooting for Justin Lenters to go along with 8 rebounds. On the Georgian side, Anthony Mago has 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Daniel Martin, 10 points and 4 rebounds.
Things are underway here in the fourth quarter. Georgian down by 9. Anthony Mago with the ball. Mago looking for some help. And Foster Brown all over him. Williamson McIntosh. Drives. Kicks it out to Mago. Mago for 3. Drains it! Not the start Georgian needed, but right back up court comes Foster Brown. Spencer Kearsey to Lestracco. Lestracco drives. Can't get it to go. Rebound Dutton. Back up to Anthony Mago. Pushes the ball.
Yep. Give it up. Give it up.
And he wouldn't.
Daniel Martin going up. You got to push that ball up the floor. Trust your teammates.
Lestracco into Kearsey. Kearsey loses the handle to Vanessa. Mago.
Yep. Yep.
7-second violation by Anthony Mago.
Again, they got the crowd going.
Yeah.
Right? You
push the ball.
You got to look to push the ball, get the crowd involved. That's just a mental error on part of Anthony Mago, but they're only down 6 here, so.
Number 6, his third foul of the game. First foul of the quarter for the Grizzlies.
Like the intensity on the defensive side from Georgian right now. They got to put a run together right here.
Kearsey, Lestracco. Lestracco goes at the top of the key to Green. Green pushes it back out to Brown. Foster Brown. Foster Brown for 3, can't get it to go. Follow up by Kearsey. He goes up and puts it in the hole.
And that was a great defensive effort by the team. It had exactly what they wanted, a contested shot, but limit those second chance opportunities.
55-47. Dutton over to Mago. Mago. Drives and gets a hoop. Took advantage of the opening.
Great drive, great drive.
Oh. Inside the Lenters. Nice block by Dutton. Martin pushes it back the other way to Mago. Mago for 3. Can't get it to go. Foul on Sean Dutton. Push.
Not the shot I would have wanted there. No. You had 4 Georgian Grizzlies running with them.
4 on 2. Anthony Mago's got to distribute the ball on that one.
You got to use that. You got to trust your teammates to make that basket. Having said that, they're still only down 6, so you know, a couple defensive stops here. But they got to go. Keep pushing the ball.
Outside, Green for 3. Can't get it to go. Kearsey's with the rebound and the dunk.
He's come up big in the last couple of minutes with offensive rebounds.
He's coming to play this quarter. 57-49. Into Van Nessen. Van Nessen. Martin forces the deflection out of bounds and Georgian ball. 5 seconds left on the clock. To Martin. 4 seconds left on the clock. It's the shot clock.
Yeah, there was a little bit of communication on the Georgian side in terms of what they wanted to run there.
Green pushes it inside to Kiersey's. Back out. Oh! Green left early. So Georgia gets a break and gets the ball back. 57-49, 7:05 left in the game.
Need a good possession here from Georgia.
Gets it to the line. Swings it around to Van Nessen. Van Nessen, travel.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Grizzlies. Royals possession.
$57-49. Foster Brown up top. Brings it into the key. Kicks it out to Lestraco. He drives. Pull up. Can't make it go, but Kiersey's is there again. And again. Oh, overshoots the bucket.
And he's upset with himself. 2 really good looks at the basket.
Yeah, and he couldn't.
But he's been a force, right? That's his 4th offensive rebound of this quarter at least.
Absolutely.
They got to try and get a body on this guy.
Coach Matt Colson here going with his veterans. Toffels just got pulled out of the game. Dutton back in. Lenters. Pull-up jumper. Makes it in.
Nice and simple.
Lead back to 10. Georgia got it down to 7 or 6. Mago pushing the ball. Over to Van Nessen. To Martin. Martin swings around. 10 seconds left on the clock. Top of the key. Drives. Gets it to go.
Good drive.
Push the ball. Drive the lane. Good things happen. Lestraco brings it back to Green. Up to Kiersey's. Pull up. Green pulls up.
Push the ball.
Williams Martinson drives, kicks it over to Mago. Mago goes for 3. In and out. Can't get it to go. Kiersey's with the rebound. Nice look. Just didn't go for them. Foster Brown out to Kiersey's. Kiersey's to Green. Green tries to get into Lenters, but Lenters had left. Turnover.
You know, when the Redeemer turns the ball over like that,
Yeah.
Grizzlies really got to look to push the ball. Take advantage of that.
Van Nessen with a great move to the hoop. Draws the foul. Gets the harm. Going to the line. 59-51. And Van Nessen shooting 2. Substitutions. Justin Lenters. Foster Brown coming out of the game. Woods Brown in. And back in the game, Jacobus Vanderpool.
That was a fantastic drive.
It really was. And you've been talking about that all game, Todd. When they get those opportunities, they have to push the ball, have to drive the lane.
Yeah, like
force.
They're not hitting from the outside, right? So you got to find other ways to score. And that was a great drive by Tyler. Created that contact. Grizzlies down 6 right now. If he makes this, down 5.
Within 5 striking distance.
Yep.
Just have to keep playing their game, and as you said, especially when if they get turnovers or steals, push the ball. Don't slow it back into the half court offense. 59-54, down by 5. Kiersey's from the top of the key, can't get it to go. Dutton with a rebound.
Great contest on that jump shot.
Martin bringing the ball up court to Mego. Mego with the Stracco on him. Going for a rotation. Drives, kicks it inside to Dutton, and Dutton fouled from behind.
Again, great job by Mego, penetrating, found Dutton open for the easy shot. He's got 2 free throws.
59-54, 5:02 left.
Number 5, Nick Green, his first foul of the game. Second foul of the quarter for the Royals. Number 7, Sean Dutton, shooting 2.
Here's what we're talking about earlier today. At this level, free throw shooting really important, especially at this stage of the game.
Exactly.
Dutton makes his first.
Haven't been too many free throws this game so far in comparison to any of the other games we've seen, but
no,
you got to make these ones.
59-54. Dutton makes his second. Brings the Grizzlies to within 3, the closest they've been in quite some time. Woods Brown up to Nick Green. Nick Green over to Vanderpool. Vanderpool drives on Van Nessen. Van Nessen contests. Vanderpool puts it in the hole.
If that guy gets that ball back deep in the paint, they got to go double him. They got to force someone else to score.
Mego on Woods Brown. Tries to kick it in. Vanderpool with a tip. Lestracco can't corral it though, and it goes out of bounds. 13 seconds left on the shotgun clock. Grizzlies ball. Substitution. Foster Brown in for Elijah Lestracco. The Woods brothers in the game to shut down the Grizzlies. Inside to Martin. He can't corral it. Kiersey's gets up to Woods Brown. Back over to Kiersey's. No. Knocks the wind out of Dutton.
Looking at the replay here.
Kicks it in.
Could have been a foul. Could have been a foul, but.
Well, Kiersey's didn't really had lost the handle before he hit him. So
exactly.
Refs let him play.
Great job.
Great play by Dutton. Williams back. Mego drives, pull up, jumper, makes it! 61-58. Kiersey's top of the key, can't get it to go. Dutton with another rebound.
They got to push the ball here.
Mego up to Williams. McIntosh. Over to Martin. Martin, pull up, can't get it to go.
You know, they've done a good job in the last few possessions where they get to the basket.
Easy hoop, can't get it to go, but there he is, Vanderpool again.
Second chance points are killing the Grizzlies.
63-58, 3:48 left in the game. Anthony Mego. They double team him and he loses the handle, but Foster Brown call for a foul.
Defensive player of the year. He is really working on Anthony Mego. And you got to love players who love playing on the defensive end.
Absolutely. Timeout for the Grizzlies. 63-58 here as we're winding down in what has been a very entertaining game. And as you were saying earlier, a lot closer than some of the games we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's nice to have a game within 5 points this late in the fourth quarter, but both teams have played really well. They haven't really shot the ball well from the outside, but you know they've picked their poison inside. It'll be interesting to see what Georgian does in these last few minutes of the game. I would like to see them try to push the ball, right? They've done great on the defensive end. They've forced some turnovers. They're starting to control their boards a little bit. But they got to look to try to push the ball, and Anthony Mego has to trust his teammates and deliver that ball for easy scores.
.341 left in this game. The Royals with a 63-58 lead. Georgian looking to cut into that. They've kept it close. Should be a great finish. Martin inbound the ball for the Grizzlies.
Kind of play that Coach Colson has drawn up here.
Winston, McIntosh up to Mago. Mago against Foster Brown. Rolls, 7 seconds left. Inside to Martin, and he draws the foul on Winters. Good play.
A design play where they called Tyler Vanessa up for a pick and roll action, and as soon as Mago came off that screen, Martin flashes to the basket as he draws Martin's defender to Mago.
21.
Great job.
Shooting 1.
Free throw is key here.
Absolutely, 63-60. And he makes it. 63-61, 2-point game, 3:30 left in the game. Foster Brown. Over to Corey, Elijah Lestracco. Lestracco to Nick Green. Nick Green. Lestracco. Brown. Good ball movement. Into Lenters. Outside. Oh! Vanderpool can't get it to go. And Dutton with a rebound again. Dutton's been a huge force here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they push Vanderpool out to the outside. Great job. Great defensive effort
out there with him. Yep. Van Nessen on Vanderpool. Drives. Looking to dish it off. Dish it off to William. McIntosh can't get it to go. Lestracco with a rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Lestracco. Out to Green. Green. Inside to Vanderpool. Back over to Brown. Over to Green for three. Can't get it to go.
Push
and then Mago with a rebound. 2:37 left. Pushes the ball. Pulls it up. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. Lestracco. Drives on Van Nessen. And makes the bucket.
Great take to the basket.
And when Redeemer gets turnovers in their own defensive end, they push the ball.
They do.
Immediately. 65-61, 2:14 left in the game. Martin on the outside wing, looking for help. Van Nessen inside is pushed.
Great
and draws the foul.
Great offensive set there, looking to get Vanessa into the paint. I believe he was 87% from the line on the year.
Number 10, Foster Brown, his second foul of the game. Fifth foul of the quarter for the Royals.
Now he just needs to take a couple of deep breaths, make his shots.
Yeah, and as we wind down this game, it's a 4-point game. There's 2 minutes to go. Both teams want to execute on the offensive end right now.
Makes his first. Makes his second. 2-point game again. 2:05 left in the game. Oh, and it's stolen, but Lestracco gets it back. Woods Brown can't get it to go. Van Nessen. Oh, loses the handle on it.
Great opportunity for the Grizzlies there.
Unfortunate. Van Nessen claiming he was pushed by Vanderpool, but ref not having anything of it. Taylor Woods out. Woods Brown out. Foster Brown back in the game.
The brothers.
.153 left, 2-point ball game here, 65-63. Up to the top, Lestracco. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He goes, grounds the corner, drives. Pull-up jumper. Rebound by Nessen.
Great contest on that shot by Daniel Martin. Now's the time to execute.
Van Nessen back up top to Mago. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Vanderpool on him. Pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Oh, and the ball comes out of bounds. We're lucky to get a turnover. Georgian turnover by Nick Green. And the Grizzlies with a chance to tie here. Mago.
Trust his teammates here. They got to execute.
Van Nessen. Oh, and a reach-in foul on Jacobus Vanderpool.
2 free throws coming up.
Oh, we're in bonus time.
Great opportunity for Georgian here to tie the game. They got their best free throw shooter on the line. Offensively, I'd love to see, you know, when Georgian gets the ball back, let's try to see if they can get Tyler Vanessa into the paint. Or Sean Dutton cut into the basket. We don't need threes right now.
Nope. And Vanessa ties it up.
Great job, and listen, they got the
Redeemer.
The crowd's back into it, right? We got 1 minute to go, tie ball game.
Couldn't have asked for anything else.
Exactly.
Score 65-65, 1:09 left in the game. And this has certainly been a very entertaining game.
And this is where the coaches get paid the big bucks. Right? So Coach Girolmello, right now, he's drawing up a play for his team.
And if you're Georgian, you want to play that stout defense that they've been playing. Got to guard against that inside, those inside looks.
Really, really key that if there's an outside shot, they got to tag someone and go after those boards hard. They can't just turn around and wait for the ball to come. They got to go after it.
And we've seen that, certainly that the Redeemer, a guy like Foster Brown, he's crashing those boards on the shots. They're coming hard. And look for Vanderpool inside too.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, Foster Brown, he's a guard, right? And he's crashing. So, you know, the guards on the Grizzlies end, they got to make sure they tag someone and then go after the ball. But it'd be really, really key on getting, you know, Lenters in the game. He's had a couple offensive rebounds.
Yes, and now Spencer Kiersey's is back in the game as well.
Smart move by Coach there.
Absolutely. He wants to take advantage of his size advantage, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. 1:09 left, here we go. Inbound to Foster Brown. Brown over to Elijah Lestraco. Lestraco back over to Brown. Looking for Kiersey's. Dribbles, drives, kicks out to Lestraco. For three for Brown, and an air ball.
I think if you're the Grizzlies, you're happy with that. You can live with that.
Absolutely.
Pressure up front by Redeemer right now.
Yep. Trapping. Martin slows it down. Nego. Into Van Nessen. Van Nessen drives. Yep. Gets the hoop.
He's the guy. That's the guy you want with the ball. Just an absolute great drive there by Tyler Vanessa. Takes the lead. This has been a great effort in this fourth quarter.
Substitutions. Jacobus Vanderpool back in the game. Spencer Kiersey's out of the game.
For the Royals, number 21, Jacobus Vanderpool.
67-65. 40 seconds left in the game. The Grizzlies lead. Foster Brown up top. Into Vanderpool. Vanderpool looking to kick it out. Oh, and it's tipped. But Lestraco gets it. Back into Vanderpool. Kicks out to Green. Green for three. Can't get it to go, but Vanderpool rebound, can't get it to go. Foster Brown. Nego down on the ground. Green. Nego back up. Lestraco drives. Gets the hoop.
Offensive foul. Offensive foul. They're going to discuss it. He's made the call. The one ref made the offensive foul. The other two refs were talking about it, so we'll have to see what happens here. Controversy to end the game.
Absolutely. See what the referees call here. Officials timeout.
Looks like it's an offensive foul. It'll be Georgian ball.
Offensive foul been called. Let's see the replay here. Lestraco drives. Van Nessen is set.
Yeah, he is absolutely set. Great job by Tyler. Really the last minute of the game, he's taken over.
He really has. And you said he would be a key. Get him the ball in the paint.
Yeah, an 87% free throw shooter. You want someone like him on the line. He's made his shots, made some big buckets this quarter, and sacrifices his body. You know, if Georgian wins this game, what a way to go out as a Georgian Grizzly.
Absolutely. And Anthony Nego has found him.
Yes. right? And that's the thing. You know, as a point guard, you got to trust your teammates. And, you know, having watched Anthony play the last couple of years, you know, he's a great player. He can score, he can deliver the ball, you know, but at key times like this, you got to trust your other teammates. And he's done a good job in that in the last few minutes.
So now with that foul, Grizzlies have the possession. What do you want to do here if you're Georgian?
There's 15 seconds left. They got to get the ball open. I would try to get the ball to Tyler if you can. Right? They're going to foul. They're going to look to foul right away.
So you want them fouling Tyler so he can go to the line?
Yeah.
Oh! Stolen by Vanderpool. Vanderpool up to Lestraco. Lestraco. Oh, and it's stolen by Anthony Mego, and he's fouled by Lestraco.
And great job by Georgian on that inbound. They turned the ball over, but they were looking to get the ball to Tyler.
They were.
Right? But now you got Anthony, 2 shots on the line.
Let's see the replay here. So Lestraco comes up. Were they calling a kickball there?
Yeah, they actually, no, they called the foul, but they tried to call an intentional, or like a breakaway foul, but I think they're probably going to reverse that.
So 2 shots for Anthony Mego.
Wow, it's interesting because on the replay, a Redeemer player was actually at half court. There was no fast break intentional foul there. It's interesting.
I was wondering if Jared Lemetta was calling a...
And coach is asking that right now.
There's one.
He needs one more to ice this game here. Looks like they will get the ball back.
$69-55, and since it was a breakaway foul, Georgian gets possession.
Right. And so Redeemer's going to look for another steal here.
Vanderpool had the steal last time. What a game he's had. There.
You'd like to see Tyler just step to the ball a little bit more, right? He's got to step to that pass.
Mego. Foul by Brown.
Well, a resilient effort here by Georgian in this 4th quarter.
It really has been.
They've made the plays that they needed to make. They've hit their free throws.
And their veterans have certainly come up big. Vanessa, Mego.
Yeah, early in the 4th quarter, they gave up some second chance opportunities, but they seem to close that gap in the latter half of this 4th quarter. Great overall job from the team.
Mego makes both his free throws. 71-65. 5 seconds left in the game.
This has been a fantastic game, though, especially for the Grizzlies to end.
The season on such a positive note, and they came down, but they were down by 9 coming into the 4th.
Right, and credit to them. They did what they needed to do. They contested a lot of shots on the defensive end, and they pushed the ball, right. And when you push the ball, good things can happen. Obviously, they got the crowd involved, right. But free throws, I think, have been key going down the stretch.
Absolutely, they haven't missed.
Right.
It's one thing to get to the line, it's another to take advantage of it.
The old adage that defense wins games, free throws wins games, and they've done that today.
5 seconds left in the game. Redeemer Royals here, trying to drop a play to end the game on a positive note. Great way for Anthony Mego to go out in his last game as a Georgian Grizzly.
And right now, with Georgian, you don't want no fouls. Let them shoot. There's 5 seconds left. Don't need a hard contest.
Woods Brown, turnaround jumper, can't get it to go.
Got a couple more free throws here to ice the game. Laporte fouls out of the game.
McIntosh looking for his first points of the game.
Well, you know what? Let's hope he makes them.
Let's hope so. But in all seriousness, he actually, his defensive intensity in
he's
that
been
fourth
great.
quarter
And
really got things sparked.
Right, and as a player, you know, when things aren't going on the offensive end, you got to try to find something to do to help your team, and he's done that with his defensive effort. Had some deflections, some hands on the ball.
And that's it.
You see Tyler and Anthony being subbed off. Great job here by Coach Colson. An emotional Anthony Mago. Just a fantastic career here at Georgian College. Really happy for both players.
And that's it. Here from the Georgian College gym in Barrie, Ontario.